Nope, can't hear anything. There.
I can hear it.
I know. I just had it set on my speakers, not my headset, so it took me a minute to switch it. All right. I was going to say last week, but that'd be a dirty, rotten lie. Last
Mhm.
session, we started off in the Satyr village, where you met William and Gaitan. They revealed that the Satyr village very rarely has visitors, and the last time they had visitors, they were war-born assassins. They allowed you to stay.
Warforged, right?
They didn't say Warforged. They said
Right.
war-born, but it sounds like Warforged does. They allowed you guys to stay in the village overnight so you wouldn't freeze to death. And William suggested that if you were to retrieve the necklace of one of their slain children, it would go some way to ice the relations with the locals. You also found out that William's brother Cliff was the target of said assassins and he was killed. They've been living with the satyrs for some time because of Cliff's disease that for some reason was not progressing within said village. You went into the forest, fought off some selvas, found the necklace, returned it to the villagers, and you are now considered friends. You return to the portal to find crowds around the portal and your fellow knights keeping people away. You met with Lord Sterling and Lady Kate, and later Prince Sumtel, and you told them of your experiences on the other side of the portal and neglected to mention experiences in the celestial realm. Prince Somtel decides he's going to close off the portal and only let certain people through so Valmar can exploit the riches on the other side of the portal. He plans a speech to get his decisions out to the people. However, the aspirant speaks before him. She names you guys as the defenders of Valmar and the champions of the Celestials. And the portal, a gift to all the people. And Prince Sumtel has a sacred duty to keep it open for everyone. She also calls him the rightful prince, therefore, at least for now, seemingly solidifying his political position. The commander, Lord Sterling, is annoyed that you guys kept some stuff from him, so you were ordered to guard the portal for the next 12 hours until the prince gives the official order to have it open back up. Ooh. Oh man, I almost timed that perfect. There's only 7 seconds left in the theme song.
It'd be funny if you said, "Oh, I almost timed that perfect," and as soon as you finished it, the song ended. So you did
Almost.
time it perfect when you added it. I almost timed it perfect.
Almost. Yeah. All right, here we are. Back in Kentor. You guys are standing at the portal where there are a lot of people who were attending the aspirant and the prince's speech. It was a historic day. Nobody can remember the last time the leader of Valmar and the aspirant both spoke at the same time in the same place. The prince kind of skedaddled pretty quickly. The aspirant kind of makes her way through the people on her way out. Um, and what is his name? So this is why we need to play regularly, so I don't forget people's names. Jazer came over to you guys. That was the priest who was actually kind to you when you went into the valley, who is apparently somewhat of a thing with Kate, it's rumored. And as you guys are sitting there in your ceremonial armor, essentially guarding the gate, you can kind of see the eyes of all the locals looking at you. And they're not quite sure what to do with the new champions of the Celestia.
I think Kanashi, for her part, looks unperturbed by the extra attention.
As you're standing there and speaking with Jazer, a female acolyte approaches the five of you, including Jazer, and she acknowledges him, and he acknowledges her, and he introduces her as Matilda.
She's awfully aged to be just an acolyte.
Well, there's basically only two ranks. It's acolyte and a spirit. So if you're not the head,
Oh,
if
okay.
you're not the head one, you're the other one.
Okay.
She says, she wasn't sure of the wisdom of the prince inviting Attendars here to Valmar, and she's even more confused by the Celestials' plans to make outsiders their defenders and their chosen, but she's sure that they have a plan. She's going to spend some extra time in meditation to reaffirm her faith.
This is referring to the aspirant?
Referring to you guys being named defenders of Valmar. Basically,
Right,
why outsiders?
but she's talking about the aspirant.
She seemed to be talking about the Celestia themselves.
Wait.
So she
So,
was.
so the Celestia are going to be in prayer trying to find out what's
No. This is this old woman, Matilda.
Okay,
She
so
basically, when she introduces herself, she kind of insults you guys. Like, why are you guys the defenders? It's you being named defenders and champions of Valmar has so shaken my unshakable faith that I need to spend extra time in meditation to justify to myself why you have been given this position.
Okay, so she's saying that to us. She's not
Correct.
saying, by the way, the aspirant told me these things.
No,
And
she is saying this about
okay.
herself. Yeah.
Okay.
And after kind of mingling with all the people around and tolerating, maybe, or I don't know, however you guys would react to it, some people will just kind of want to walk up to you guys and touch you. You're the chosen of their deity, after all. Then you are able to go back to Dalton Hold after your 12-hour shift. Oh, I have the hiccups, excuse me. And now we're gonna kind of do a weird thing with the time. So we're gonna have downtime here, but there's just gonna kind of be some events scattered in to the downtime as we fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna have 4 weeks of downtime as far as activities go. So do you know what you would like to do with said downtime?
Does our castle have a library?
It does not. But you are fairly certain somewhere in the valley you could probably get access to a library, but it wouldn't be it would be kind of a multiple day thing down in there and you got to come back.
Would it be a fairly extensive library?
Probably not. They're just recovering from, 50 years ish of occupation. So I would imagine they probably don't really have much of a robust library. If you wanted a robust library, There actually isn't really one nearby. You'd probably have to go back into Tendar into one of the cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Kanashi will probably just spend the time trying to get more familiar with the locals and uh, probably having mixed success at that.
Okay. So let's see. So just kind of integrating yourself with the locals, basically.
Trying to, but she's Kanashi, so probably not very successfully.
All right. Drusk, what would you like to do with your 4 weeks of downtime?
That's a great question that I know that I thought about and then forgot about after our break. I don't think I have anything too pressing to attend to. I think that Drusk would probably spend a lot of his time avoiding attention from the religious people that are now enamored with him, and probably try to do some research into kind of what the next move for what's the name of the keep, Dartonhold.
Dalton Hold.
Try to figure out what kind of the next move is.
Okay. Epke, anything in particular?
I'm gonna go out to the forest for like 3 weeks and then come back and then do nothing else.
So you do have 4 weeks of downtime, but it's kind of weaved into your everyday activities that you're going to be performing there. So you could
Okay.
take day trips in there, but you couldn't disappear for 3 weeks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'd probably take day trips, try and get the lay of the land around this area, talk with people, just kind of wander around most of the time.
And
When you come back from probably the second or third of those, Kanashi would probably start asking you about them.
where you been? What you doing?
Walking.
Why?
Walking
What?
where?
Feet were made for walking. Just out into the forest, surrounding areas.
Why?
To get to know the area and make sure nothing's happening.
Oh, that
I get
makes
bored.
sense.
I get bored with time off, so I gotta fill it doing something.
Barnaby?
Well, the first 2 weeks will be spent just focusing on recovering and removing my exhaustion.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But after that, he would also probably spend a good amount of time just trying to help out in town. You know, any sort of thing that he can think of to try and, get more friendly with the locals. Show them that they can trust him, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'd also make a walking stick with my wood carver's tools.
Easily done. So some things are kind of be trends over the next 4 weeks. The locals in general will be a little more friendly with you guys. You can tell some people aren't, they kind of feel the way Acolyte Matilda does, and they're a little standoffish, but most people seem cautiously friendly. Lady Kate now calls you each champion instead of your name. She seems a bit confused, but she holds the aspirant in very high regard, and she's a pretty religious person. So even though she's your boss, she's a little bit deferential to you guys. I think we introduced you guys to Garen, right? Pretty sure we did.
I think so.
I think so. Well, as well. I'm
Don't
checking.
remember.
Did we? Oh no, maybe we didn't. We didn't. I have him in the unmet folder still. All right. Well, you'll see building number 3. I need to update this because I changed his name back and forth. It's not Kerrigs. It's Garen. But you have become aware of this person. His name is Garen. He is the only hobgoblin resident in Kentor. He has a clothier shop right next
Oh,
to
we did meet
Chappies.
this guy.
Did you
Yeah.
meet him? Okay, I'm gonna move him
Briefly.
to the method. Yeah, briefly. He is rumored by many to be a Daigon spy. That's why he was left in town. And Baker is very happy to tell you guys that he's definitely a spy, which makes it all the more weird that him and Baker have seemed to become pretty friendly. They have lunch every couple days. They spend time chatting it up. Baker seems to have given up on his chase of Amari. Maybe he got the hint. And over the next few weeks, the town, I should say, each day gets noticeably busier as news of the stable portal gets out. People began showing up in the town. There's regular guards rotating into the portal. And a couple days after those big speeches, Prince Samtel makes an announcement on how he is going to handle his sacred duty of keeping the portal open for everyone. Which he is concerned about the traffic being like overwhelming, just too much traffic going through there. So he's trying to find a way to minimize it, also making it accessible and also making some money off it. So his solution is anybody is allowed to go through the portal if they pay a 1 gold piece toll per person. So that kind of keeps regular folk from just traipsing through all the time. If you want to go through, you're going to kind of have to mean it a little bit. And then he's said that half of that, everything that collected from going through the portal, will go into a fund to rebuild Valmar from the occupation. And lastly, I think we covered last time that the Valmarin Tana, who the hobgoblins wanted him turned over to him for crimes when he was a resistance fighter, that they decided that they would say no to that, and he was free to go. And he has decided to hang around, and with all of the new people, Chappies is getting much busier. You think Lady Kate called in a favor, and he is now working at Chappies.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everything. Check. Somebody roll me a D3.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hang on, let me dig mine out.
A 3. One day, what's the best way to do this? Sorry, here. You guys are inside Chappies. And there appears to be an altercation breaking out. I would say between people that you've never seen before, but there's a lot of new people around. So it's but in the middle of this altercation, well, here, hold on. Shit. Sorry. Okay. Oh my God! Don't do that. There we go. Get you guys scattered around. Sorry, I should have had this better prepared. I'm terrible.
That's okay.
There it is. Where is? Oh my God! It's been so long since I done this. I can't even find the reveal button. There it is. So he is not really there. He's just that's just a leftover from last time. So you guys are wherever you are. Maybe you're over here, having a drink. Scatter some people around, and let's see. He would. Thought I showed you this guy. I thought I showed you him too. It's terrible. Wow, what in the world? All right, guys, I'm sorry. Give me 2 minutes here.
Ryan forgot how to DM.
No problem.
I know, man. It's terrible. Apparently, I made this this guy's entire character sheet, but not a token. Go through all that trouble of doing the whole character sheet and don't make a token. Doesn't make any sense. Now it's a huge token. All right, There we go. And lastly, oh my god. Oh, that was weird. When I grabbed her, I made those two guys really small. Oh my god. Never done that. I didn't know that was possible.
Is she supposed to be that big?
No, she's not, but I made her smaller. But when I made her smaller, I had these two grabbed at the same time, so it made them like ridiculously tiny. So I had to go back and.
Why is Drusk sitting by himself?
He's still angry.
He's angry. All right, all right. So you guys are in Chappie's. You're having drinks or dinner, and there appears to be a scuffle breaking.
A scuffle over here.
A scuffle over here, right in here.
I'll go see what the scuffle's about.
In the middle of it, you see two identical-looking dwarven women who appear to be both physically strong and are dressed in a highly suggestive manner at the same time. And they appear to be in a very verbal disagreement with Tana, and the locals are kind of backing off.
All right, what's the problem?
So this one kind of has him by the scruff and is kind of pulling him down because, she's a dwarf. And the other one, like I said, they look identical as far as you guys are concerned. She says, this doesn't concern you, Tendar.
Just trying to keep the peace.
She says, we'll keep it peaceful. And then she kind of steps to try to block your view, but you're much taller than she is, so it's really not very successful. And she appears to be trying to distract you with her sultry clothing. And behind you, you can see her sister slapping Tana around a little bit.
I'm gonna walk over there. Okay, that's enough.
I cast Thaumaturgy to make myself yell really loud, and I yell for everybody to stop.
She lets go. Tana kind of staggers backwards.
I'm going to ask one of them. Did he fail to pay you for services rendered?
She gives you a very toothy smile. And she says, "Why, yes, he did."
I give a toothier smile back.
You do give a toothier smile.
What services?
And they turn to leave the tavern.
But there, I was still talking to her.
Yes, you were.
I'm gonna sprint after. What services?
She says, "He just owes us money."
For what?
You follow him outside?
Yeah.
I will go with Kanashi because I don't trust being alone.
Why not?
Trust might not
When
be the
last
right
time I was
word.
alone, it was fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah, hi.
You noticed Baker and Garen also go outside. They don't follow them, but they do go outside with you, and they're kind of standing out in front of Chappie's as, I guess, the four of you walk away. They don't really seem to have much interest in having a conversation with you. They're not very conversational.
Well, that's okay. I'm still trying and following them. Much like a child will follow an adult and continue to ask questions.
How far are you going to follow them?
Where does it look like they're going?
They're walking toward the center of town, which, from
I've got no
Chappie's,
problem walking towards the center of town. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I will sigh and follow Kadashi.
If they're not if they're not leaving town, I will follow them until there is a place I cannot follow them into.
They get somewhere toward the middle of town. They go down a small, like, muddy, not too used street. They seem annoyed that you're following them still. Is it all four of you still?
No, Darnaby would have stayed and struck up a conversation with. You said it was Tana that they were
Tana, yeah,
smacking around.
he's the guy that was
Yeah.
supposed to be turned over to the Daigans, but they said no, and was given a job here.
Yeah, Darnaby's gonna chat it up with him to get his side of the story.
He's cleaning up his nose a bit. He's like, it's no big deal. And I owe no money.
Aw.
Are you sure that everything's okay? I don't want any, lingering troubles in the town if we can help it.
I just haven't gotten paid yet, and I owe him a little money from back in the day. We're old friends.
Well, if you say so. But don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help. I'll
And,
pat him on the back and I'll go out and try and track down the rest of them.
They walk into it looks like a private residence at one of these things, and they slam the door behind them.
Can I have been doing something after how long did they go without replying to me?
From the time you walked out of the tavern, basically.
How long did it take them to get to the place?
10 minutes.
I
I'm
would like
behind
to
her.
have I would like to have started to as we're walking ritually cast detect magic,
Okay.
and I want to see if I detect any magic on them.
When you start casting, they both stop and they turn, and they say, and one of them says, "Do the Knights of Tendar just cast spells at people in the street? Are you harassing us?"
I'm not harassing you. I'm just curious.
You just followed us all the way here. That's definitely harassing us. Why would you be casting a spell? Are you still casting, or did you stop casting to talk to him?
Maybe I was just trying to get you to talk to me.
Well, there. I talked to you. And she turns and they keep going.
I continue casting the spell.
All right, Kanashi, we're done here.
but I wanted to see if they were magical.
I have
Very
a
well.
feeling we'll see them again.
I am suspicious. They both look exactly the same. I think this might be a magical disguise.
Wait, I think I have a thing for that. Hang on. Never mind. That lets me see through magical darkness.
Well, it's not magical darkness. It might be a magical disguise.
All right. So that is one day. And on some other day during this 4-week kind of nebulous time period, you are on your guard at the portal, keeping people away who don't pay the gold toll. You guys can put yourselves where you would be in relation to the portal.
Well, just the
So
open
I
field?
think I told you this, but just to refresh. So the portal is only visible from one side,
Yeah.
and it's only works from one side. So if you go from right to left on this map, that'll enter the portal. But once you cross the other side, you can't even see it anymore. So if you were to walk from left to right, you would literally just, as soon as you got to here, now it would be behind you and it would be visible.
What if you came into it like diagonal?
As long as your cry, it's really like it's flat, like a plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you walk into it in such a way that half of you is outside the portal and half of you is inside the portal?
Go ahead and try.
Just half of you get teleported.
Let's do that.
Maybe
I'll
try
try
with
it with
just
a
an
stick
arm.
first. Yeah, I'll take a stick and I'll just kind of swing the stick so the tip goes into the portal, but like midway through, the rest wouldn't go through the portal.
All right. Go ahead and put yourselves where you're going to be.
I am where I am going to be, and
All right.
I am, I am ritually casting detect magic on repeat, unless something happens to make me
Oh, I mean, how long does Detect Magic last?
10 minutes.
Okay, so I mean, we'll say roll a d2. If it's 1, you've completed it and it's up. If it's a 2, you're mid casting. You're mid casting when a deer sprints through from the other side of the portal. Come on, meow. There we go. Roll 20.
Do we need to do anything about that?
Attack of opportunity.
And immediately behind it, emerge 2 selvas that appear to be chasing it.
I think we might need to do something about that.
And we're gonna have you guys roll initiative.
How do I do that again?
It's a great question. Where's that button?
It's at the top middle.
There it is. I got it.
Got the one. The natty one.
Why am I rolling with disadvantage? Roll with
Because
nothing.
you probably still have your wounds applied or whatever, your exhaustion.
No, it's just selected to do automatic for some reason. Well, it doesn't matter. Roll 16 both times. And selvas were what we fought last time, right?
That's correct.
That royally messed
You've probably
me up.
had some nightmares about him since then.
Alas,
Oh God, not again!
my vengeance!
Oh man, they both rolled super well.
Yes, they
All
did.
right, F key, you're up.
That's
They
really
look
unfortunate.
like the same selvas we fought before.
Maybe not the exact same ones, but the same kind of animal, it seems.
All right, I'm going to run up here and attack this first one. Let's see, attack. I want to use that button. A 10.
Nope, it is too fast for that. You miss.
I'll use Flurry of Blows. 14.
That one you connect solidly in the rib cage, and you seem to get the creature's attention.
All right. Okay. That's supposed to be damage. 4 damage, and
On
then
the one to the left of you or above you?
to the left of me, right in front of the portal. And I'm going to use my push to make it succeed on the strength saving throw. Be pushed 15 feet away from me.
16. You said it's DC 16.
Uh, no, I think it's DC
Oh, it
13.
passed.
It passes anyways.
That was smart. Push it back through the portal. That would have been really clever.
All right. I will use my second attack of Flurry of Blows. Same one.
Yep,
And I will
that'll-
use push again. Because it doesn't say I can only use it once. Whenever you hit a creature with attack granted by Flurry of Blows. Yeah,
Damn.
darn.
Stop rolling so well, Brian. Jeez.
I know.
And
Um,
that is it.
The Selva have identified a new threat.
Oh, hello.
The one to your left attacks twice with its claws
Yep, those both hit.
for
Ow.
19 slashing damage.
Are you unconscious?
Ow. No,
It will then also attempt to bite you. I assume that will miss.
that will miss.
And the one above is very upset that you're attacking her husband
That 19 hits.
for 11 slashing.
Now I'm down.
Ooh.
And then it will bite you for 2 failed death saving throws.
Does
Oh,
a 14 hit you, Marcus?
I think
No,
he's
He's
prone.
unconscious.
He's unconscious. He's zero.
Well, he's unconscious. That gives you advantage on the attack. It's not an auto hit.
But a hit would be an auto crit. So you're correct. So does a 14 hit you or no?
Keep in
No.
mind that you don't get your dex modifier.
You don't
to
get your
AC.
dexterity bonus though.
even though it's part of my unarmored defense,
Correct, because you're down, so you can't dodge.
but it's part of my class trait.
Well, your unarmored armored defense works on the premise that you're not using armor, you're dodging.
I would say
So I
anybody
don't get
who's
my
lying on the
wisdom
ground acting
either then.
motionless would not get their dexterity modifier to AC.
And I don't get my wisdom either to that, I would assume. Because my unarmored defense adds my dex and wisdom modifiers to 10.
That's a great question. Let's see what Jeremy Crawford has to say.
But if I don't get my dex either way, it still hits. But for future reference.
Let's find out.
I feel like the wisdom portion would be like you know how they're going to attack and you can react almost ahead of time type of thing.
Like you're reading their movements and such.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know how else any mental stat could help you with your AC, but being something like that.
Nope. According to that, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just advantage.
All right.
So even your dexterity would be there.
Then it does miss.
All right. Then it misses.
As you writhe around in a pool of your own blood.
You automatically fail dex, strength of dex saving throw.
No, but it's not a
Any
saving
type.
throw.
Yeah. I was just reading.
Not yet. Breathe fire.
The deer runs.
What? Help us, dear.
Oh, dear.
You got us into this mess.
Stupid animal.
Kanashi.
I will attempt to chill touch the closest one. Does a 12 hit?
No, it is too fast for you, and it jukes your cold hand.
I will use my inspiration to. It's a major inspiration I get. Do I get to re-roll it?
Inspiration is just a reroll on a d20 now.
Yeah.
There's no bonuses. You can just choose to reroll one. Any d20.
I hit.
There you go. Now you hit.
9 damage.
What did I click?
It has taken 9 damages.
Does it look
It looks
Have-
pretty raggedy now.
okay? I will give Bardic Inspiration to Drusk as a bonus action. Oh wait. No, never mind. Yeah.
All right.
1 Bardic Inspiration to Drusk.
Barnaby.
All right. I'll manifest a couple of psychic blades, and I'll run in and attack this one on the north
I thought you were
end.
going to say I wet myself and run with the deer.
No, it's time for my vengeance. Well, the wedding may come, but for now, I attack.
That will strike true. As will that one.
Okay, it just rolled when I clicked
if you do-
damage.
If
Oh.
if you attack this one, you won't get sneak attack.
Oh,
If you attack this one, you will.
yeah, it's all right. I wanted to attack this one because it was closer. So it's 17 damage, but 10 of that is sneak attack that it rolled with. So 7 damage. Is it still alive?
It is definitely still alive.
All right,
Yeah,
then I'll
that one hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, okay. Then I'll swing again at it with my offhand and miss.
Rusk.
Then I go, nice kitty.
I will use a healing word on Epke.
Drusk's healing word. Get up.
And I will attack this cat.
Attack this cat.
Twenty-two
Hey,
to hit.
22 probably hits.
Yep. Oh man, that is an unhappy kitty.
That's it for me.
Epke, you're prone. You have 1 level of exhaustion and 6 health.
I'm going to stand up and punch the one in front of me.
All right.
That would be a 13 to the exhaustion.
He's too fast for that. He deftly dodges out of the way.
Is there a place to put exhaustion on the sheet? I think there was last one.
I think it is a condition.
But remember, I think if you do it, it'll be
yes.
-2. You're using -1.
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
-2.
Okay.
You go to the bottom of condition. But
Yeah, it's not there for
it's
me.
different. It's
Oh,
different
there it
than
is.
what we use.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's
I
no way to
will
change it.
use my flurry of blows to attack 2 more times. 16.
Yep, that one'll crack home.
Roll the damage.
Yeah, roll 20's been a little sluggish for me too.
I'll just do it manually. 4 damage.
All right.
And I will try to push it again. It gets pushed back.
Push back through the portal.
And then I will use my second flurry of blows attack to attack the one right next to me.
Okay, you would have a +2 on that one.
So
Still
a
on.
9.
Right.
And yeah, that's it.
The Selva will attack Drusk 3 times. And miss all of them.
14 hits.
Oh, I lied. And I'll miss all but one of them for 11 slashing.
Yeah, these things hit hard.
He's been rolling
Well,
max
it's 'cause
damage on like
yeah,
every
you
single
keep,
attack.
You keep rolling max damage. Stop it, Brian. Jesus.
It's like the third one.
Wait.
It is.
Everybody knows a D8 just means 8.
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh. He failed. Oh man, he claws you and then gets electrocuted to death.
Does it actually kill it?
It does.
I didn't think that one had been hit that much.
Well,
Well,
he was hit
I did
twice,
7,
and one of
and
them,
then he
Drusk, was
did
with a pretty
11
great axe, a
for
pretty
12.
smashy
Okay.
great axe.
So the other one must have been like very
He
close
was
to
he had
dead.
2 health left when he was shoved through the
Okay.
portal. Yeah,
He's not coming back, huh?
doesn't appear to be.
Well, that was exciting.
The deer seems to have run off into the forest to the north of town.
Did it look like a native deer, or did it look like a deer
No,
from the other?
It looked a little different than the deer who are local.
Okay.
Too bad
Well,
we couldn't push it back through the portal.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to worry about invasive species or something.
Changes back up. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't sit right in front of the portal anymore, Kanashi.
I did not expect things to come through the portal. You nearly died.
Doesn't feel very good, does it? These things hurt.
They do hurt.
Oh wait, my armor class actually should have been higher than it was.
So you shouldn't have gotten hit.
I forgot that I switched to my shitty armor because it was too heavy for whatever we were doing.
No, you just didn't have it on when we went through the portal.
I have studded leather that I switched to.
Yeah. What is your AC then?
16.
All right. Sorry about that. So it comes to your attention over the nebulous amount of time that we're doing this that those apparently, according to Shay, the town guard, and Garen, those dwarven sisters are known as black marketeers. They
Sorry.
sell
Does
illicit
anybody know
material.
how do we add resources under the new character sheet? Like if I want to add my number of Wrath of the Storms, do I know how to do that?
I don't.
Damn it.
I don't either.
Okay,
It might be
so-
under features and traits. That's where my focus points are.
Yeah. That's where my energy dice are.
Okay. Alright, well it's not there, but that's okay. Thanks, sorry.
That's all good. That 7-sided dice is tilting me in that picture.
It's so upsetting.
Doesn't even make any sense. What side is that?
It's the 7th side. Hang on, what was it?
How do you
It's,
know
yeah.
what you rolled?
Yeah, you rolled a 7 because the 7's on top.
No.
Yeah.
No. And somebody roll a d4 for me.
I'll do it.
Ah,
A 4.
Marcus said he'd do it though.
All right, we'll take the 4 because Marcus didn't do it. So Kanashi, you are one day walking from the hold to Chappie's, and Garen approaches you. And in his very kind of flowery way that he speaks, he says he just got a shipment of very fine clothes that he thinks would really be flattering to your figure, and he suggests that you swing by his shop tonight at exactly 7 p.m. by yourself to come check them out.
What style are they in?
Oh, they're a very comfortable, silk-like material that won't interfere with all of the sword thrusting or spell casting that you knights need to do to protect our little town.
But what style?
Oh, all kinds of styles and prints. I'm a clothier, an expert. Just a simple clothier, I can cut them in whatever form or style you'd like, but I really think you'll like the material. You should come tonight and check it out at 7 exactly. Not a minute before or later, and you should come by yourself.
Why 7 exactly? Why
Well,
by
that's
myself?
that's when I'll be available. Appointments only.
Why by myself?
We'll see you at 7, Kanashi.
I would like to insight check him.
Okay.
4.
He seems like he's got some really good stuff in.
Everything's above board. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not at all suspicious at all. The dude that's rumored to be a Daigen spy is completely on the up and up.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Kanashi.
Yeah. What would
Now, Kanashi mention it to anyone else?
that's what I'm wondering. Would Kanashi mention it to anyone else?
I don't know how much Kanashi normally shares, especially if you're not suspicious.
That's true. It all seems above board. He just wants to cut you a nice tunic.
Fed you into a nice tunic.
I think Kanashi would tell Epke. She would say, he says that he has some silk-like clothing. I don't know if you've ever worn any like that, but it's somewhat similar to where my homeland of Horai makes their clothing, and they have many monks. Perhaps it would be form-fitting and beneficial to you. So if nothing for me, then perhaps something for you.
That would be great. As I lift up my arm and see claw marks on my clothes.
He has said that I must come alone, though. I'm not sure why, but
Really? That is
yes.
strange. Well, mind if I come? I'll just stay back, and if it's not for you, you can tell them that I would like some, and I maybe come in right away.
Sure.
Oh, okay. By the way, Brian, how long has it been since our fight around the portal?
4 days.
4 days? Okay, so I can use a short rest. A couple short rests.
And assuming you don't get into a scuffle between now and 3 days from now, you can finish a long rest.
1 hit point away from max.
Brian, I took my hit points back because I realized my AC was calculated wrong.
Unacceptable.
How is your AC 16?
I have scale mail and a shield.
Ah, I thought you had stud leather.
Well, you're using a shield with a great axe?
I wasn't using a shield for that fight,
Ah.
but I have something else. It's kind of weird the way that it calculates on these new sheets.
Well, Scale Mail is 14
Scale
plus your
Mail's
dex.
14.
Up to 2. Do you have 2 decks?
No, I don't. But it's 16 with a shield, so without a shield it's 14.
So you got hit anyway.
I did get hit, you're
Yeah.
right. But before I was using studded leather in a shield, but I wasn't actually. That's just what my character sheet thought.
Ah.
It's my character sheet that's wrong, not I.
No,
Turns
it's not
out
me
it
that's
was
wrong. It's the
unacceptable.
children. The children are out of touch.
How do I
It's
roll?
the D7.
How do I roll hit die? Oh, short rest. No, that's not right.
Yeah, if you click short rest on the bottom, it'll be those
Aha!
thing. You have to. It's right above where you click take short rest. So it should be like die icons.
There we go.
Yeah, and it automatically adds it to your health.
How long are our guard shifts normally? Our watch shifts?
Brian, are you there?
I think
Sorry,
he's dead.
I got distracted. One more time.
How long do our shifts on watch normally last?
I don't know, 8 hours seems right.
Okay. So I would probably, while we're on watch, maintain the psychic link with everybody.
No, sure, that makes
Mhm,
sense.
mhm, mhm.
Because I can do one. Because the annoying thing is that it's like it lasts for D6 hours.
Sure.
So, but the first one's free, so I would probably just always, while we're on duty, maintain that. So I don't know if Kanashi was contacted while she was on duty or not, but
I decided I should probably roll insight to see if I think that this might be a trap or something's up with where it was. I rolled 23. I don't know if I can really glean much from her
I don't
talking
know.
about
I
it.
think if my take would be if Kanashi wasn't overly concerned, then you would.
I find it strange this with all the conditions that he had.
That would maybe be a
So
little
I guess
strange.
I'm suspicious, but I don't.
So the
really
two of
know
you
anything.
Yeah,
going
you
to
can be suspicious. Yeah, like
are the
that's.
two of you going to Garen's clothier at 7 exactly?
I'm going at 7 exactly.
I was gonna wait, or I would ask if you want me to go with you, even though he said alone.
Kanashi would probably say, "Well, he told me to come alone, but I'm sure you could wait outside."
Okay. I will wait outside then.
Outside of his shop?
Yeah.
Kanashi, you walk in and Garen greets you, says, "Oh yes, yes, my dear, welcome, welcome." And he scoops up like 4, what are they called? Where like the
Bolts of cloth.
yes,
yeah,
thank you, the bowl.
bolts.
That's exactly. Of various colors and patterns. He says, "These are all of the ones I think you should look at." And he kind of sticks them in your arms. Goes, "Oh, we're running behind," and kind of he shoos you off to the side where there's like a changing room, and he almost half shoves you in there, and then pulls the cloth shut. And he says, "And just look at them quietly." And he walks away.
Them quietly.
Well, they're just bolts of cloth. I can't try them on.
Yep, that is true.
So I'm just gonna kind of look at them. And what are they? Are they silk? Are they
They're kind of silk-ish.
like satin?
Yeah,
So like not silk though.
not silk. And you're not. I don't think Kanashi is some kind of cloth expert. They seem nice, but not anything particularly special in the minute or two you get to them. And Epke, as you're waiting outside, the 2 dwarven sisters walk up to you. And they ask you, "What are you doing here, knight?"
I'm standing here.
You're on your way out. I'm sure we have an appointment with a clothier.
Oh, by all means, go on in. Yeah, I heard he had some good silk here. Need to get new robes because mine kind of have holes in them, as you can see.
Make a perception check, or sorry, persuasion check with advantage.
Good thing it was with advantage.
Yeah.
By the way, also by this time you have learned that they both go by Dory.
Okay.
They're a simulacrum.
They kind of look at each other,
They're all Dory.
and one of them stands uncomfortably close to you, Epke, and the other one goes inside. Like, it's when you've got somebody that has like absolutely no concept of personal space. It's
I'm gonna
like
look
that.
down and be like, I'm sorry, would you mind not standing so close? I get uncomfortable when people are that close that I don't know.
She winks at you and says, "Good."
Does she stay there?
Yep.
I'm gonna shuffle to the right a little bit.
After a few seconds, she shuffles with you.
I'll just sigh and just stand there.
Just
Not
start
aloud. I
shuffling-
just kind of go. Just kind of go.
Start shuffling in circles. You'll invent a new dance.
She starts doing things to make you uncomfortable, like she kind of reaches out and like squeezes your bicep, and you're not quite sure if she's impressed or not.
I stand there like what are they? The guards in England that don't make
Oh,
any.
they don't react at all.
Yeah. Try
She
not to react at all.
kind of leans on you a little bit.
Palace guards or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Gets out a cigar, smokes really close to you.
I cough a little bit because I'm not used to the smoke. So how's your day been?
I'll know soon enough.
Are you not gonna go inside with Dory?
Dory can handle herself. Besides, I've got you here to keep me company. She kind of playfully hits you on the arm.
Ha ha ha.
Kanashi,
what-
while you're looking at the cloth, you hear the door open. You hear Garen say, "Ah, my dear, so wonderful to see you, Dory."
Is
And she,
his tone different than mine as he is in as much of a hurry?
no, he's very not much in a sort of hurry. So you guys have had some interactions with him over the time that you've been here. I would
Yeah.
say to where you're maybe not super, but somewhat familiar with him. And that was very weird what he did when you came in the door. It's very unlike him. Normally, he is extraordinarily personable, very friendly, and kind of like that with everybody. He's
Well, if he were behind and in a hurry, I could see it. But then for him to suddenly not be in a hurry is weird, and I'm clocking that.
And she says, "Hobo, why is there a knight outside your front door?"
Hobo.
Says, "What? I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, they come in here from time to time, but I don't know why he would be just standing out there." She says, "Is there anybody else here?" He says, "No, you told me just the two of us, or three of us, I suppose." And there's this like kind of long, awkward silence. And she says, "So I hear you have some contacts on the other side of the border." And Garen says, "I you know, I know some people here and there. Sure, sure." She says, "There's still a price on Tana's head, right?" He says, "Well, he is a wanted man. According to the authorities, he did some pretty troubling things. I'm sure the right people would pay a bounty to have him face his crimes against the Empire, you know?" And she says, "Well, if I can't get him to pay me, I'm going to get my money one way or the other. Sort it out, Garen, and you'll get a cut." And he says, I'll see what I can do. No promises. I'm not very popular around here." She goes, "I just get it done." And she walks out the front door. Efke, after a few minutes of her smoking and maybe awkwardly flirting, you get the feeling she's not really flirting with you so much as like pretending to flirt with you just to make you feel really awkward.
Probably
Her,
working.
her sister comes out. She squeezes your arm and said, "I'll see you next time." And she walks away with her sister.
I'll wave goodbye. Kind of awkwardly.
A couple minutes after the door closes, Kanashi, Garen opens the curtains. Says, "Oh yes, I hope that was enough time for you to check out our new inventory."
These materials seem somewhat mundane.
"Oh, I thought you would like them. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me."
Did you want me to listen to that conversation?
"I don't know what you're talking about. I would just wanted to show you my new wares. It's very hard for a hobgoblin to make a living in a village in Valmar. You got to drum up your business, you know?"
I know what it's like to be a social outcast. I don't think that's why you did that.
"So how many bolts would you like?"
Can I insight check him?
"Sure."
9.
He definitely wants to sell you some bolts of cloth.
Could you get some Horai silk?
Oh, that would be much harder to come by, but given time, I might be able to get some. Let me see what I can do.
I would be interested. What is this deal that you have with the Dwarven Sisters?
Oh, Dory? No, they talk too much, and you just have to humor them and smile, you know? Oh, but it
No,
is
I know.
closing time, Kanashi. It was wonderful to see you. I'll let you know when your silk comes in.
I have more questions
About silk?
about Dory.
Oh, I don't know anything about Dory. Out you go, out you go. I'm just a simple clothier. I don't get involved with those people. He's kind of shooing you out the front door.
My friend would also like some silk. You know him, Epke?
Of course. You guys are probably some of the few people in town who can afford the silk. I'll see what I can do. Have a nice evening.
How peculiar.
After you see Kanashi shoot out the front door and he waves at you and shuts the door.
And she just kind of says how peculiar to herself.
What's peculiar?
He lied.
Oh,
The clothing he had was quite mundane.
well, I mean, for me, that works.
Also, the dwarf lady seems to have some sort of arrangement with him. I wonder if he had me in there to deliberately overhear it.
By the way, the dwarf's sister was acting with me. She probably didn't want me to go in there, so I assume it's probably something nefarious.
It could be.
What'd they say?
Something about a bounty on Tana, I believe it was.
Tana. Is that the guy from the bar?
Is that the guy from the bar? The hobgoblin guy, Brian?
Tana, yeah. Sorry. Tana is the half elf who's from Valmar.
Oh,
Who
right. Okay.
They wanted to have extradited, then they said no.
Was he the guy who was getting slapped around by the dwarves in the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Do we need to?
So Brian, just for a recap, I heard that there's a bounty on him, and Garen seems to be some sort of point of contact, like a messenger go-between. Is that
The Dories seem to think that he has the ability to act as some kind of go-between at the very least, and he did not dissuade them of that notion.
And
right?
the go-between for who? Who do we think that he's
Between
supposed to be for?
them and any Daigon officials who would pay a bounty to have Tana turned over to them for his crimes, because he's wanted in Daigon.
Okay.
So
We
we're
should.
getting the idea that the dwarfs are like mercenary opportunists.
Should we find this Tana and see why he has a bounty and maybe protect him from the dwarves?
It
I don't know.
seems like it might be a good idea, though we don't know why he has that bounty. That would be the first step, I would think.
Yeah, should we talk to? Trying to pull up the NPC list so I can get a name. Amari? I think that's Amari.
Mari is one of the other knights in the castle with you guys.
She one of the council people that calls us champion now?
No,
Or who is that?
that's Kate.
Kate, that's who I would say then. Kate. Ah, there she is. Should we talk to Lady Kate about this? What is our command structure? I guess I don't know. Who do we report
So
to?
Sterling is your direct commander. He is one of the higher ups within your knightly order. And because Dalton Hold is supposed to be like a kind of a joint castle between Valmar and the Knights of Tendar, Lady Kate was assigned both as his like liaison between their government and also his second in command.
Okay.
And then it's kind of everybody else. So
So
it'd be
it
I-
would
like
make sense
Sterling, Kate, the knights, kind of collectively after that, and then all of the regular soldiers.
It would make sense to tell Sterling. If I remember right,
Yeah.
Sterling and Kate were involved in the "yeah, no, you don't get that guy" situation.
Correct. The way it went down is Sterling, in the short term, told him to stay in the castle while Prince Samtel makes us his mind, basically. So he temporarily kept them from it while other people made the decision. And then the prince decided not to turn him over to the Daigans.
So I'm gonna ask Nashi, should we go tell Sterling about this? I feel like he should probably know that this
I
guy.
think so. We
Alright.
should probably tell Drusk and Barnaby as well. Darnaby, not Barnaby.
Arnaby.
Darnaby.
Barnaby Jones. Alright. I hope they're back at the
We're
barracks.
gonna know where Sterling is right away, I figure. So
Well, he's very likely in the
in the
castle.
in the keep.
Would I happen to know where Drusk and Darnaby are at this time of day normally?
I'm sure you guys would have an idea of where everyone else is. You could round them up easily
Well,
enough.
Okay.
I will go to Commander Sterling and I will suggest Epke find Drusk and Darnaby and tell them.
All right.
Alright.
So
I will go find them.
we'll say you guys happen to run into each other in the kind of common area inside the castle.
Me and Drusk and Darnaby? Us or okay.
The PCs, all of you guys.
Oh, everyone. And Sterling?
Yeah. Well, Sterling would
Okay.
probably be in his thing. So we'll for the sake of ease,
Well, if we find
they
the
just
other
happen to be
two,
coming when they happen to be where you are going.
well, I was about to say, if we run into Drusk and Darnaby in the castle, I'll just be like, wait here, and I'll go get Sterling, and then I'll just tell everybody all at once.
There you go. All right. So the four of you are going to talk to Sterling.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You find him easily enough. He's just wrapping up his dinner. Looks like he'll be turning in for the night shortly.
I regale him of the situation.
And I tell him about what happened with me and the dwarf person outside as well.
He says, well, other than generally being a nuisance and some brawling, they haven't done anything actually illegal yet, right?
Not to our knowledge, but it does indicate that we have a person who is at risk.
Well, maybe see if he's working tonight. Maybe you can warn him, or one of you guys wants to stay on him. Keep an eye on him. It's up to you. I would certainly warn him, though.
Very well.
He works at
not-
Chappie's, right?
I'm not very good at the stealth.
That's true.
I can stay on him. At least out in the open. If Darnaby wants to be stay on him in the shadows, he can do that.
We can hide in the shadows. That would be fine.
So he's going to go to Chappie's then? Is that the plan?
Yeah. Late dinner.
Late.
Litter.
Linner.
Take a quick 2 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, I was wondering, could I have gone through the portal during my break? My 4 weeks of downtime.
Yes.
Are you guys able to hear the music in
All right,
Roll20?
I'm
Apparently.
back. Is everyone else back, or did nobody else go anywhere?
I can hear it a little bit.
I am here.
I'm back. We're here. Okay.
All right. So off to Chappie's.
Ooh, chappies.
Yes.
So
To
the
the
four of
chapter.
you arrive at Chappie's. It's really busy. Probably the busiest you've seen it. Inside, you see Chappie and Daryl struggling to meet the demands of their clientele. They're hustling about. Does not appear to be there.
I will walk up to Chappie and ask him, "Sorry to bother you while you're so busy. Where's Tana?"
He says, "I don't know. He said he had to leave early," and he shuffles by you and starts throwing drinks on a table before shuffling by you again and going back to the bar.
Haven't no any idea where he went.
Can you grab these for me? And he hands you a tray.
I'll grab them.
It says table 6, and he points over there.
I'll take him over to table 6. And then I'll come back and say, "Do you happen to know where he went?"
Now, he came in to start a shift, said he wasn't feeling well, and he left. And then he takes off again to go to some other table.
Do I know where Lonnie or Tana lives or stays
You know
right
he
now?
stays in town somewhere, but I don't think you guys would ever really have any reason to exactly.
Okay, when he comes back, I'm asking him if he knows where Tana's place is.
He says, "No, I have no idea. He comes in, he works, I pay him, he leaves. Hold on, watch out, watch out, watch out. No, don't spill that. Oh." And he shuffles by you again.
Last question, do you happen to know, when he comes back, I'm going to say, last question, do you happen to know anyone who knows where he lives?
Well, I don't know. He talked to some guy before he left. Maybe that guy knows.
Who was that?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Some guy.
Alright, thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
He continues to try to keep up with the demand of the tavern unsuccessfully. Daryl doing the same.
I
I
assume
will.
you report back to us.
Yeah, I go back to you guys and tell you everything I just heard.
I'm
Asked.
gonna start looking for a guy that looks suspicious.
I'm going to
Looking for
change into
sus-
my stealthy armor.
Oh,
I'm gonna go outside and look for Tana
Drusk just starts
size
stripping in
traps.
the middle of the tavern.
No. I would have changed before we came here.
All right, that makes
I
way
would have
more
changed before we came here.
sense.
Yeah, I'm just look around the tavern to see if I see A, someone that's unfamiliar, B, someone who's paying undue attention toward us in particular, or someone who is trying very hard to be inconspicuous.
You can make an insight or a perception check, which either you choose to make.
Ah, man, I have a +3 on both.
Take your pick. Dealer's choice.
I will also inspire myself bardically. Let's see. $12.
What catches your eye is Daryl seems to be tripping over himself. It's like he's not watching what he's doing because he's sort of watching you guys.
I'm gonna, when he doesn't have his hands full of stuff, maybe he's on his way back. I'm gonna just kind of quickly, not forcefully, but kind of put myself in between where he's trying to go and where he is,
Okay.
and say, Daryl, you seem to be acting strange tonight. Is everything all right?
Even before the words come out of your mouth, he says, "I don't know anything. Leave me alone." And he tries to
He tries to what?
go around, walk
Yeah.
around. She put
Do I
herself
need
on his
to
lip.
insight check him?
I don't know. Do you?
Daryl, I think you're being dishonest with me.
I'm really, really big. Oh, I did. I wanted to ask you something. I know you've got the magic with the stuff. Dark powder dust is really valuable, right?
You mean ashes?
No. They said dark powder dust.
Who's they?
Nobody. But is it valuable? Or maybe expensive?
Do I know what that is?
It's it's like, think of it almost like a like a gunpowder, but when it's dusted, it could be used as like an amplifier for evocation magic.
For the right type of spells, it could be useful or valuable. But where did you get it?
But how, hold on. I'll be right there. How valuable?
It depends. Is there someone nearby who could make use of it?
Oh, I don't know anything. And he grabs some more beer and starts to walk around you again.
I'm gonna continue just like step in front of him.
Those people really want their beer. They're gonna get upset.
If you tell me what I need to know, I will stop getting in your way.
Okay, but take this over to them, and let me get this other table. Then I'll tell you.
Am I able to hear this?
I would like to insight check him. Is he going to try to run when I
Make
take
a make a insight check, Kanashi, and a perception check, Epke. You kind of hear that they're talking, Epke, but it's pretty loud in here, so you can't really get any details.
But I can probably see Kanashi keep on stepping in front of.
She's being pretty aggressive and stepping in front. Epke, no, he seems like he really just wants to get these beers and stuff delivered. He's trying. His brain is going in too many places at once. It's like a bag of cats.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to, even though I'm right next to him and he can clearly hear me, I'm going to say the next thing using the spell message, so it says it directly into his brain. And I am going to use one of my traits or features, this guy. And I'm just going to say, you're being honest with me, aren't you? And my smile is going to go away, and my eyes are going to take on a bit of a dangerous look to them. And he has to make a wisdom save against my DC or be frightened of me. Okay. So I'm not trying to be physically threatening, but I am trying to make it clear that it will be bad for him if he doesn't follow through with what he has said.
All right. You take the tray and the drinks.
Yeah, does he seem...
He seems to be standing there staring at you.
Does he look frightened?
He looks like Daryl. He's kind of a simple man. And a little bit of a scaredy cat generally. So I would say probably yes, he would look that
Okay.
way. But
I will take the drinks then and do it.
All right. You take the drinks over to one of the tables. As you go back, you see Chappie and Daryl bump into each other and spill a bunch of stuff everywhere. And Chappie starts yelling at Daryl what a klutz he is and I cannot believe you're my brother and how do we even get any of this done? And then he starts cleaning it up and they continue to try to keep up with the increasingly loud clientele.
When they get that cleaned up, I'm gonna go back up to Daryl.
All right, what are you gonna say?
You have some things to tell me, Daryl.
I'm so busy right now.
This won't take long.
Look, I was gonna try to get in on it, but I can't. There's too much going on in here. He met with some guy. I heard them talk about dark powder dust, and then he wasn't feeling well and he left.
Who?
Tana.
Who's the guy he met with?
I don't know, some guy. I need to go deliver these.
Describe him.
Dark clothes, dark hair. There's a guy.
Facial hair?
No, clean shaven.
Skin tone?
Pale?
Hair length?
I don't know. Normal.
Was it long? Was it short?
Medium.
What kind of build?
Average?
Thank you. She'll turn and leave. She'll go over to Epke and say, "We're looking for a pale man with dark hair, clean shaven, medium length hair, average build, and dark clothing. He's apparently selling magical reagents."
All right. I'm gonna take a quick sweep of the bar and just see if I see anyone with that description.
I would do the same.
I'm waiting outside.
You guys can both make perception checks.
20.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's very mediocre.
There are some people in there with dark colored hair of average build and medium length hair. It's pretty busy. But nobody of dark clothes, and as best you can tell, they're just villagers.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like someone who's from around here. This
Wouldn't-
sounds like...
You wouldn't think so, but there's also a lot of people here lately that aren't from around here.
True.
I'll tell Kanashi I don't really see anyone that fits that description. I'll point out the couple of people that kind of fit it but don't have the dark clothes. Like,
Yeah,
probably not even here anymore, I would assume.
I don't think so. Let's tell the others and see what we can find.
Alright. To the Batmobile!
Da-na-na-na-na.
All right.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
We tell the others.
Others you're now told.
Should we split up and search for this man, or perhaps he would be at the inn? What time of day is it? Night?
It's night. Well, just remember you had your clothier appointment at 7.
And this
And
is
this is
right
all-
after that.
This is all Habs and Sab and subsequent to that. So
So it's like 8, 8:30.
yeah, something like that. That sounds about right.
Okay.
So my low light vision is kicking on.
Your low light vision would be kicking in. Well, actually, it's probably dark by now because it's coming up on winter, so would be getting darker earlier.
Okay. So my low light vision is on.
Your low light vision would be on in the torchlight and useless in the darkness.
Well, I think we probably should split up. I'd probably in groups of 2.
I will use my telepathic bond.
what's the range on that, or does it have one?
I don't think it has one, but I'll double check. 6 hours. Nice. Um. Do, do, do.
Is there only really one inn in this
1
town?
mile.
1 mile, okay.
Um,
And how big across is the town? Is it like a mile or less?
that's a good question. It's
According to this, it's 30
it's 30
feet.
feet. Yeah, clearly.
Scale
We're all
model.
just
I kind
really
of I kind of imagined when I said it was about a 10-minute walk to where the house that the Dories went into was somewhere in here. So I would say probably to walk from one end to the other at an average walking speed would be about a half an hour.
Okay, you average about 2 miles an hour walking speed, so it's a mile.
There you go. As far as yes, that is currently the only inn in town.
The one
However,
we just left.
that's correct. However, you know also that there are a large number of abandoned buildings in town, and squatting has become more of an issue as people come into town. And some of the buildings that are abandoned, people are trying to unabandon them. And you would imagine somebody at some point is going to want to open up another inn because the town is just getting busier and busier by the day.
Yeah. Well, this guy sounds like he's dealing in black market stuff, so him squatting may not be far off. But then again, he might not even be in town. He might be like staying on the outskirts.
Yeah,
yeah.
we could check where the sisters, the building the sisters went into, or that surrounding
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I say we all four go there and then just start working our way outward.
You want to go to the building you saw the sisters go into?
Yeah.
Okay. This one right here.
What are their names again?
Dory
Dory.
and Dory.
They're both
That's
Dory.
right, Dory.
And then
Yep.
the other guy is the guy with the
Tano.
bounty is Tano.
Tana. Mhm.
I know exactly what I'm gonna say when I see one of them feeling down.
What's that?
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. So who's knocking on the door?
Oh, we weren't gonna necessarily knock on the
Oh,
door.
okay. Well, what are you doing when you get there? So you're now outside the building that you saw those two women go into.
Does it look abandoned?
It does look abandoned. Yes.
So should we have Darnaby kind of sneak up and peer inside
Try
through the
and
windows?
case the
and
joint.
stuff?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Use his telepathic link.
I will give you an inspiration of the bardic variety.
Oh, wow!
Ooh. Wow.
Can't wait to fall asleep while being inspired.
All right. What are you doing, Darnaby?
All right. Are there any lights coming from any windows or anything like that?
There does appear to be a very low amount of light coming from the inside.
Okay. So I would like to.
That in itself, though, is not particularly remarkable because, like I said, squatting has been an issue.
Right.
A lot of these abandoned houses have people in them still.
Well, that's good though because I don't have dark vision, so I could get up to a window and just be like, "Well, it's dark. I can't see anything." So I will sneak up to a window that I can see some light coming out of and just kind of take a peek see in.
So all of the windows are covered, though.
Okay.
They have like little like hinged boards on the inside that they all are covered.
Gotcha.
So you can kind of see like the soft glow of a light source kind of in the cracks or whatever, but there's no real way to see in there.
Okay. Can I put my ear to the door and just listen, see if I hear any conversation?
Sure. Make a stealth check. and a
Alrighty.
perception check. Where are the rest of you while Darnaby is doing this?
I'm outside, I think.
All right.
Probably about 30
So-
feet away ish.
Kind of across the road, maybe?
I'm by the front door.
Yeah. Oh, dressed by the front door. Trying to be sneaky about it at all.
Yeah.
So 17 for stealth, and then
I'd probably be
23
about
for
20 feet away if
perception.
Drusk was right there.
Well, you do hear Drusk kind of slip and bang his knee and go shit.
My bad.
And then you also hear the Dory's voices from inside. You hear them. What languages you speak?
Common, Elvish, Giant, Goblin, and Celestial.
Okay. You hear them speaking a language that you don't understand. It's kind of make an insight check.
Okay.
It's hard for you to get a vibe off of them just hearing them, especially because you don't really understand what they're saying. But they're speaking and kind of obviously trying to be quiet. As far as you can tell, it's just the two of them in there, and you hear clinking, like counting of coins.
Okay.
Can you tell what language it is? Just because I don't like.
Make an
We can-
intelligence check, Darnaby.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Nope, you're not sure what language it is.
All right. So I will relay that information to everyone through my mind. And then I'll just pose a question to the group. Did I try the doorknob? Do we want to go in?
How well put together does the roof look? Is it like a thatch roof? Could you poke a hole through the roof and look in?
No, it's a more of a kind of a wooden slate type roof.
Are there
I'm also
gaps in the
pretty
gaps in
hefty.
Are there gaps in the slats where you could look through them?
You would presume maybe, but unless you climb up there, there's no obvious gaping gap in the roof from the ground. But the house does look to be in somewhat shoddy condition. It's possible if you get up on the roof, maybe there's something up there that you can't see from on the ground.
It said it sounded like they were counting something, right? Like coins.
Yeah.
The,
I wonder if they already made a deal.
You said there's like boarded up windows. Are there like shutters?
Yeah, it's shutters from the inside that they just have closed.
I will
It's
use
not so much as like boarded up; they're just closed.
I will, from a distance, use thaumaturgy to make the shutters fly open, as if opened by a giant gust of wind.
What's the range on it?
What is the range on it? 30 feet. So I'll do it from like around the corner.
All right.
And like be ducked around the corner as soon as I do it.
Well, fortunately, Dresk and I are at the door, not the windows.
The window flies open, and Darnaby, you hear them both briefly startle, and one of them mutters a curse and walks over to the window and shuts it, and then you hear a bar go on the other side of it.
That's fine.
Perfect. Now we set the building on fire.
Now they can't leave.
I say we go in there. If they were counting something, they may have already kidnapped him and got paid.
Is there
Yeah.
a keyhole that Darnaby could look through? On the front door?
Sure.
I guess I'll try and look through the keyhole.
All right. You can only see one of them from the keyhole.
Mm-hmm.
She appears to be sitting at a table. Yes, baby. Great. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. What, honey? I'll tell you later, okay? Okay. She's sitting at a table, on a chair at the table in front of her, and you can see her from like about the shoulder down. You don't see, they both have pretty long hair, and you don't see her hair draped down her back, so you would assume she has it up in some fashion. And she is in very dark, black, tight-fitting, kind of cat burglar-esque type clothing, with very comfortable, functional boots.
I'll say mentally, guys, I think that even if they didn't do anything to Tana, they're definitely up to something not good. And if we go in, I think we should maybe surround the house in case they try and escape.
How many ways in or out of the place are there?
2. There's like a front door and a back door.
Well, we would assume that the doors would open inward.
Mhm.
So 2 and 2, I guess.
What about all
Yeah.
the windows?
Well, one's got a bar.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
All right, 2 and 2.
Are you guys gonna knock? Are you just gonna kick in the door? What are you doing?
I say Dress knocks on the front door and see what happens while me and whoever else is in the back waits.
I guess I'm already up here with Dresk, so I'll just stay at the front door.
All right, so you have
Yep.
Darnaby and Drusk in the front, and Kanashi and Epke in the back.
Yes.
Are you guys knocking?
I suppose. Is there currently any like fines or any, anything happening to people who are squatting? Can we like go in under the pretenses of like kicking at squatters or anything like that?
You probably could.
'Cause that might, at least appear reasonable if, like the surrounding people saw us.
Rusk should be the one to talk. He has an angry, authoritative voice.
That is
Boom,
very
boom,
true.
boom! I knock on the door.
So how far back are the backdoor squad?
I'd
far-
probably be right next
Like, are
to
you
the
right
back.
at the door, or are you 30 feet off of the door?
I'm like
Fireball range away from the door.
I'm like 10 feet back from Epke.
And
Maybe
I'd be like
15. I'm 15
right
feet
next to
back
the
from
door.
Epke.
I'm thinking I'm probably maybe 10 feet away from Dresk, but still along the building. Just kind of like standing against the building, kind of out of sight if when the door opens type of thing.
Okay. Do you just knock, or do you knock and say anything?
I just knock.
You hear a voice from the inside, Drusk, say very sweetly, "Well, that is the knock of authority if I have ever heard it."
We need to know what you're up to in there.
One moment. And after a short delay, you hear footsteps very slowly meandering toward the door. You hear the kind of basic slide lock unlock from the inside. And one of the dories opens the door. She's very clearly done up. for a
The
night
dory
out.
opens the dory.
A dory opens the door. Yeah.
As
She's
far as
very-
I'm pulling the grapple attack, if anyone comes
She's
up.
very clearly done up for a night out. She has a very high slit, revealing red like ball gown, basically, with tall heels and her hair in a braid. She opens the door about halfway. She bats her eyelashes and says, "Can I help you?"
We need to know what's going on in there. Official Knights of Tendar business.
Oh, well, come on in, officer.
Is the back door locked?
I go inside and I inspect everything.
Okay.
I don't go
Um,
inside. I stay outside.
So if you're outside, you wouldn't know that it was locked, one way or the other, right? Because Kanashi and Epi are still outside in the back door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could try the handle gingerly and see.
Drusk, are you going in Darnaby too, or just Drusk?
No, I'm staying where they hopefully don't know I'm there.
Drusk, you can see when you go inside, the back door has a very simple bolt. It is locked, but it's a very like simple, basic like slide bolt.
Easy to kick in.
Yeah, very much so. It's really more the door is secured so it won't fly open, not so much that it's locked.
No.
Drusk, you go inside. It appears to be a simple 4-room residence. There's kind of a common area with one part of the common area has a basic wooden table with 2 chairs, and there's like a cooking hearth, and some things that you would use for food preparation on the other side of the common room. There appear to be 2 off like maybe bedrooms. The doors are closed, so you can't really see back there. So I suppose 3 rooms, like a common room, and then like 2 other rooms in the back that open into the common room. On the far corner, you can see 2 areas where it looks like they've kind of been using to sleep in the common room. They have kind of their stuff piled in the corner. You can see sitting on one of the chairs with a very heavy crossbow, sitting on the table, not pointed at you, but it is pointed in your general direction and loaded, is the other dory, the one that's dressed more like a cat burglar. And that's what you see when you walk in. And dory number 1 closes the door behind you.
I'm assuming you're conveying that information to us through the telepathic bond.
Can only I do that, or can can only Darnaby do that, or we can talk back to him?
You guys can talk to me, and I can talk to you, but you can't talk to each other. So I would have to relay all the information,
Well,
which
I
I
will
would do.
psychically tell that to Darnaby, I suppose.
I will pass it along.
As the door is closed behind you, Drusk, the dory that opened the door says, "Oh, sister, you can put that away. It's a big, strong knight. There's no reason to be afraid." And she aims the crossbow not in your general direction. And she says, "Well, Drusk, was it? What do we owe the pleasure? Would you like something to drink? I'm afraid we don't have much."
I'd just like to know what's going on here, and then I'll be on my way.
"Oh, just settling in for the night before we head home."
Bullshit.
Brian, he described the room, the building, the rooms,
Mhm.
and the closed doors.
Mhm.
Kanashi wants to look and see if either of those rooms have windows.
Both of the rooms have a window.
Do the windows, are they closed?
They're closed from the inside, like the other ones are. Both of the back rooms also do not appear to have a light source on the inside, though. Only the common rooms seem to have a light source. Dress, you can see there is a candle on the table.
I go inspect the table.
It seems a bargain basement wooden table.
Make an investigation check as I investigate the room.
Sure. How exactly are you going to investigate? You going to go through their stuff?
I'm just going through fucking everything in here.
They have zero problem if you investigate the table or anything in the kitchen. They will object if you start going through their personal effects.
Look,
I'm
you're
realizing
right.
I didn't have a good plan on coming in here, and I just told them I've got my eye on them, and I leave.
The one in the
Can
red
we-
dress waves
can
at
we
you
hear-
and says you're welcome back anytime.
Can we hear what's going on from the outside, the conversation?
I mean, unless you're actively kind of pressing your ear to something to listen, probably not really.
Is Dress conveying any info to us?
Dress, you conveying any info to
I'm
them?
giving in. I mean, there's not a lot of info, but I say what happened telepathically to Darnaby.
Yeah, I pass it on.
So when you say that you're leaving, Kanashi is going to just go up to one of the windows in one of the rooms over there and thaumaturgy the window open and look inside.
Okay. Make a stealth check, I suppose.
15.
One of them has a. So you wait till after Darnaby leaves, the door is shut behind him, and then you do it.
No,
How long do you wait?
I'm as he's on his way out is when I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
It
You
started.
you see
Brian
Drusk.
started calling Thomas's character by the wrong name. Just
I know. I already did it again. I saw that. You see Drusk walking out the front door, and Dory says, "You're welcome back anytime." She gives him a little wave and then shuts the door and puts the little basic lock on. And Dory too kind of takes a big sigh and starts walking toward the window. You
No,
ducking, Jay?
not that window. The window to the closed door rooms.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Oh yeah, in that case, both of them? Are you doing one and then the other?
One then the other.
Okay.
I'm like flipping it open, seeing what's in there, and then moving to the next one.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
All right, excellent. As best you can tell, there's not much in there. Kind of just junk and not very much of it. There doesn't really appear to be much of anything in either of them.
I'm gonna kind of
Um,
press my ear to the door to listen to what they're saying after Dress leaves.
Make
Just
a
while he's
perception check.
And
You hear them talking, but you can't really make out what they're saying.
I'm looking in there. I'm looking for trapdoors on the floor or potentially bags of gold.
Okay, make a perception check.
21.
You don't see any trapdoors, and there are a couple, maybe remnants of bags, but not anything that you think could be like a bag that's holding gold in it.
And there's no people or prisoners in these rooms.
Not that you can see.
Do the windows look, are they barred at all? Or could someone crawl through them?
You could crawl through them. They're small windows. A big person couldn't crawl through them, but you could probably crawl through them if you wanted to.
I will try to do so sneakily.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Perfect.
It's going really well until
We are the best.
something catches your pants, maybe a loose nail or something, and you just crash into the room.
Is there anywhere in the room to hide?
There is some stuff in here, but nothing really sizable to hide behind.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll a second one with disadvantage.
Nice.
The
I put a lampshade over my head and just stand there.
the door to the main room opens.
What's inside?
And the Dory in the cat burglar outfit with the heavy crossbow looks around. She looks at you and sighs. And she says, "You can just crawl back out the window the way you came." And then she shuts the door.
I guess now you just get to search the place for free.
If there were anything in there that they were worried about me finding, they wouldn't have said that.
That's just what they want you to think. So now that Dreska's out, I think I would like to look back in the keyhole and just kind of see what's happening.
Okay, make a stealth check. You go up to the keyhole, and just as you put your eye up to the keyhole, you hear a loud crash in the back of the building. And you see the one in the cat burglar outfit pick up a large crossbow and walk out of your plane of sight, and you hear a door open. And you hear her say something, and you hear the door close. And then you see her walk back into your line of sight, and you hear the crossbow being put on the table. And she sits down, and they start talking to each other again in the language that you don't understand.
Well, none of us speak Dwarvish, Brian.
I'll say you.
Kanashi's gonna go to the door and knock on it. the one
From the inside?
Yeah.
Tarnaby, you hear a knock on the inside. And then you hear just a big, heavy sigh. And after a second, you hear boots on the other side. The door opens.
I would like to move out of the way.
Kanashi, the one dressed as a cat burglar, opens the door and she gestures for you to come in. She doesn't have the crossbow. It's sitting on the table. Her sister is drinking something out of a cup on the other side of the room.
To be honest, I am sorry to be disturbing you, but it seems that Tana might have been trying to make a deal with someone who was a smuggler of some illicit materials, rare materials, not sure. And we're unable to find him. Do you have any idea of his whereabouts?
She looks at her sister. Her sister shrugs, takes a drink of whatever she's drinking. And then the one dressed as the cat burglar sits down on the table and says, well, we don't have any particular love for Tana, but what's in it for me?
How about a nice silk dress?
She goes, I think you're going to have to do a little better than that.
Oh. Well, what would you like?
Money, jewels, favors.
How much money?
You don't negotiate much. You never make the first offer.
I have not made an offer. I am asking you to make an offer.
And I'm refusing. If you want to buy information from me, I suggest you make an offer.
$10 gold.
That'll buy you one question.
Hmm. If you do not know the answer to the question,
Well, then I haven't fulfilled my half of the bargain.
therefore it costs no gold.
I think that's fair.
Who is the man Tana was trying to make a deal with?
I wasn't aware that he was trying to make a deal with anyone. We're
But
going
do
to
you-
retcon that. She says, I wasn't aware he was trying to make a deal with any man.
Hmm. Yes, supposedly a man with dark hair, average build, clean shaven, dark clothing. He was at Chappie's. Is that the name of the bar?
Mhm.
Yeah. Earlier tonight, and then didn't feel well and went home, supposedly.
She kind of shrugs. Her sister sips her drink.
So you don't know anything about that?
She says, I don't know anything about that, no.
And you don't know who the man is who he might have been trying to make a deal with?
Like I said, I wasn't aware he was trying to make a deal with any man.
Regardless of the deal that he was trying to make specifically, do you know of a man here who traffics in such goods that is clean shaven with medium length dark hair and an average build?
None of the merchants that I know that fit that description are here that I'm aware of.
Well, I don't think he's a merchant. I think he is more of a below board.
She shrugs. Tomato.
I would like to insight check to see if she is lying to me about any of this.
Go ahead.
14.
You don't sense that she's being insincere.
What color hair do the Dories have?
Kind of like an amber red.
Okay.
I was thinking that too, but then average build doesn't really match up with dwarf.
Yeah.
dwarven women.
Yeah.
Could be disguised self or something like that.
Could be.
Do you tell us the questions you're asking, what they're saying back?
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
I would be regaling all of that back to you, back to Darnaby, who's then telling you guys, and back and forth. And he feels like an operator at a switchboard, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Has he made any deal with any women? He keeps on saying no man. Seems like man is.
Do you know if he's made a deal with any women?
She says that's an answer you're going to have to pay for.
15 gold, and you give me the name.
She says done.
I will present the gold in my hand to show that I have it.
She says Dory and I completed a deal with Tana earlier tonight.
Interesting. One was riding on the other's shoulders.
So
Is he
that's an
safe?
average build.
Is he safe?
She says I have no idea. Last I saw him, he was perfectly fine.
Is he still in town?
Once again, I have no idea where he is now. Last I saw him, he was in town.
I don't suppose you would tell the nature of your deal.
That one will cost you again.
5 more gold.
We agreed 10 gold per question.
What a racket. Let's just murder him.
I would think that me paying 15 for the first question would make the second question a bit of a discount.
Make a persuasion check. She says, you would think that, except for you negotiated against yourself to begin with for the first question. I would have answered for 10, and then you offered 15.
I am going to try to use words of terror again and make her afraid of me.
Okay. Check something.
How many legendary resistances does she have?
It's wisdom, right?
Yeah. That is a pass. Unless she has disadvantage for some reason.
I don't think she does, no.
Well, at least she doesn't know that you tried to frighten her.
That's true. Will you tell me where his home is?
Sure. You stick to the terms of our deal. I'll answer any question you want.
But you're not sticking to the terms of the deal. Why should I?
Sure. One question, 10 gold.
Okay. I'll throw her 10 gold and I'll move to leave.
All right.
She's not going to argue about the 15?
No.
Okay.
On your way out, the Dory in the dress says to tell Drusk hi.
Why, do you fancy him?
I like strong arms.
Killer.
Just hears it from the other side of the door. Killer.
Perhaps if Drusk were asking the questions, your price would be lower.
Perhaps.
Shall I fetch him for you?
So that's up to you. You're the one that needs the answers.
Well, I am asking if you would like it.
Dory number 2, while Dory number 1 is considering this, says, "You can get out now."
Your sister is still considering.
She'll let you know. I'm sure you guys will all be waiting outside.
Well, maybe not. We do have to go try to find Tandar.
Well, good luck. And she starts to close the door on you,
Or not Tandar, Tana.
Tana.
As Epke crashes through the other window.
Oh, yeah!
Hold on. Nah, I'm good.
Trying to squeeze his way through that small window frame. Alright, I gotta take 10 gold off of my sheet.
I mean 25, 15 for the first one, 10 for the second question.
No, I gave her 10 gold and she didn't argue.
Ah.
She wasn't playing fair. She only answered one question, really.
Depending on how you think about it, you asked a lot of questions and she gave you lots of answers.
Yeah, but only one of them was really specific and pointed. Like information buying type question.
And she is telling us where Tana lives, right? Or showing us.
No.
She
Oh,
said she
oh.
would, but that's another question that she'd have to pay for.
That's where I thought the other 10 gold was coming from. So you're not paying for that.
Nope. So, yeah, when I meet back with you guys, I'll just say they made a deal with him last they knew he was still in town and safe. So, I assume we can just ask around. Someone around the local populace has to know where he lives.
Is that the plan then?
I'm waiting to see if anyone has any suggestions or objections.
I saw out the back door.
That wasn't very productive at all. Did we get anything
Well,
out
we
of
learned
that?
a little bit. We
Well,
learned a little bit.
We learned they made a deal with him.
We
You
learned
learned
they
that-
made a deal with him. They were probably the ones that made a deal with him in the dark clothing.
I'm still wondering if the deal they made was like selling him to a smuggling ring or something.
I don't know. We can, if we find him, we can ask him, and we won't have to try to pay for that info.
You learned Dory likes big arms.
Did learn Dory likes big arms. Yeah, we found Drusk's girlfriend, future ex-wife.
The future Mrs. Thrain.
The sisters keep trading places to prank you.
That is totally something they would do.
I swear, one day she likes me, one day she doesn't.
It's like sometimes she's just a bitch, man. Like.
Still don't really want to leave them without supervision, but I suppose we could try asking any of the guards, if our fellow knights, maybe.
Well, you do know
I mean-
Shay is the town guard captain, and has his office at Building 5.
How late is it right now?
9:30 maybe? 9:30?
Maybe we catch him before he goes to bed if we run over.
To the best of your knowledge, he's one of those people that is never not working. You
Ah.
wouldn't be surprised if he's bunking up there.
Okay.
He's a little too into his job.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I talk to Shay.
All right, is that the plan?
I think
Yes.
so.
All right, great. You walk your way through the town center, where even at this late, the town's pretty busy. The town seems to kind of never sleep nowadays. You work your way over to the town watch building, and the front door is locked when you get there.
Is there any light or anything like that coming out of any windows or under the door or
It
anything?
looks like there's a light source on the inside. Yeah.
I'll knock.
After a minute or so, the door opens and Shay is there, and he kind of looks at the four of you and opens the door to let you in.
Good evening, Shay. Sorry to disturb you so late, but we've perhaps learned that Tana may be in some sort of trouble, and we were hoping maybe you knew where he was or where he lives, and we could try and track him down.
So, well, I'm not surprised he's in trouble, and I make a point to know where all of the wanted criminals are in my town. Where they live, at least.
That would be very helpful, if you wouldn't mind.
Nope, I'll take you there. And he locks the door behind him. He walks through town without saying a word. He's a man of few words. He goes up the walkway to this building here. And he said there's about 4 rooms inside that the owner has been renting out for exorbitant prices, and Shay rents one of those rooms.
Thank you very much.
Instead, is it something the town guard should be concerned with?
We don't
Perhaps.
know.
Is he in
we don't
trouble
really.
with those dwarf sisters? Should I arrest them?
I tell them that they need to be watched at all times. They're up to something. We don't know what it is, but they're definitely up to it.
I don't know that we have anything that we could arrest them for, but they do seem suspicious, certainly.
Well, they're very good at what they do. As they procure items of questionable legality and morality.
I think I overheard them saying that they were going to leave town, so I'm hoping that whatever nonsense they might be up to isn't complete.
Well, I won't be sad to see them go, but if they did something, I'll be upset that I wasn't able to catch them. I'll go keep an eye on them myself. Good night.
Good night.
Turns to walk away. You guys are standing outside this building.
Well, let's go check on dipshit, Donna.
You gonna knock on the door? Or you just gonna walk in?
Oh, probably knock, yeah.
Knock on the door. This young man answers. He goes, "Oh my God! It's the champions! Come in, come in. Tea, tea." He shuts the door. We have some stew as well if you're hungry.
I will have tea.
Of course. And he kind of runs. They have like a kind of a hot kettle with a thing hanging over the top of it, and he grabs it and he pours you in like a very simple kind of mug thing and hands you a cup of tea. It's a young man and then 2 other young men in there, and they appeared that they were just kind of sitting in this common area in this room, and looks like they were just chatting.
Is Tana here? We are looking for them.
So, no, he was here earlier, but he left.
Do you know where he went?
No?
What time did he leave?
Oh, I don't know, not too long ago. Maybe 10, 15 minutes?
He did not say where he was going?
No, he didn't say much at all. He just left. It's just kind of weird just going out this late at night.
Did he seem to be feeling well? He indicated earlier that he did not feel well.
Yeah, he came home early from work. He seemed fine, but he went straight to his room and then he stayed in there for a few hours and left, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Which direction did he go?
I don't know. I just saw him go out the front door.
Would you mind showing us his room?
Sure, it's the door right there, and there's basically 4 small doors, 4 other small rooms here, and he points to one of the doors.
I would like to open the door and see what's going on in there.
Shall me and Darnaby investigate his room, and you two see if you can track him down?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
We still have our psychic bond, so we can.
Yeah, it's up for 6 hours, so
That's true.
we're well good on that.
All
We
right,
can
so Drusk and
talk to each
Epke, does
other.
either one of you have survival or tracking of any kind?
I don't have proficiency in it.
But he has high wisdom.
I have okay survival.
Are you proficient in it?
No.
Okay, well, you guys can try to track it, see if you can figure out where he went.
Yeah, try that. 8.
Nope.
Okay.
Epke, you don't find anything.
What about Drusk?
What about Drusk?
What about
What about Drusk?
21.
Whoa, Drusk.
What about Drusk?
Drusk, you are pretty sure you find footprints that are about his size leading from the front door. You kind of got lucky because nobody else has really walked out this door since he did, and it's been a little bit wet lately. And you're able to track his footprints. They seem to go to the main road, and then they're going this way. And then you lose them somewhere in here. There's just too much foot traffic once you get to the main road, but they do start going down this way.
I follow.
Darnaby and Kanashi.
Uh-huh.
There is no source of light in this room, so if you guys want to look, you'll need to, unless you have dark vision, you'll need to light up the room somehow. But inside the room is
I do, but we can light a torch.
Yeah, I'll light a torch.
a torch, candle, whatever. There is a basic bedding,
Oh, I have a lantern.
like kind of a standard issue chest. Some kind of clothes strewn about on the floor, and a table that has 2 candles on it that are not being used, and a chair, and then there's some papers on the table.
What do the papers say?
So there appear to be 2 sets of papers. One of them looks like some kind of arcane diagram. And the other appears to be a letter.
I'll hand the arcane diagram to Kanashi and say, maybe you could make sense of this? And then I'll look at the letter.
I will take a look at it. Can I make sense of it?
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
You don't really piece together how it's supposed to go together and how exactly the parts of this are supposed to work together. but you do see on there, it looks like there's 2 main ingredients to whatever this is, which is guano encrusted in finely carved rubies and dark powder dust.
So I assume I have no idea what it's for.
Nope. Darnaby, the letter is an explanation as to why Tana is dead.
Nice.
The letter says that in order for Valmar to finally be free and chart its own destiny, free of Daigen and free of Tendar, that the portal must be closed so that the external powers will leave them be and not be interested in the town
Whoa.
of Kentor.
I'm going to mentally say to everybody, guys, I think that they might be trying to do something with the portal. Get to the portal, quick.
I will dash to the portal.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I changed my
I'm
armor
gonna-
while we run. No, I can't.
Dash. Bonus action dash.
just hopping on one foot, putting on your boots. I'm gonna explain the letter to Kanashi as I run, assuming Kanashi comes with me.
Oh yeah.
I assume I probably make it there first.
Yes.
You're speedy.
You be fast. All right, hold on. Oops.
What is your speed, Kanashi?
30 feet.
Okay.
It's normal.
Okay, same as mine then. I was gonna
Do
say,
it.
since my build lets me carry as though I were bigger, I could carry you if I was faster.
Oh man, I love the change, Thomas, they made it where you can put tokens off the map.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
That is helpful.
Oh, it's so good. Because before you'd have to like make the map slightly bigger and then like hide it so you could like sort of put them off, but not really.
Would Darnaby have any knowledge as to what those 2 ingredients would combine into?
You can make an Arcana check.
Not very good at Arcana.
I'm like,
Let's find out.
my magic comes from my instrument. I don't know what you mean.
Nope.
You have no idea, Darnaby.
As I'm running, I'm trying to think as well.
Yeah, but
I
probably
got,
just explain everything as we go. We got a few minutes of running, probably.
got 18. Although I'm not really magically inclined. So I'm
Yeah,
not
so are
sure
you
what
proficient in Arcana?
No.
I'm not either.
I'm gonna
For what
say
it's worth.
you'll not show.
They're magic opponents.
They are magic components. Yeah.
The portal is normally under guard, correct?
Portal
Like,
is
even-
normally under guard.
Okay. So even if someone were to do something, hopefully the guards on duty would at least interfere a little bit.
You would hope.
Unless they got paid off. Or throat slit.
Or
Or
throat
put to
slit.
sleep.
There it is.
Well, I guess we run to the portal. I have a theory about what's to happen, but Darnaby wouldn't know, so I'm not going to say anything yet. We'll see if I'm
So
right.
do I. And again, Kanashi wouldn't know.
Yeah. So we were up here. Can we run like straight through? Or do we have to basically stick to the roads on the map?
I mean, you could run straight through. The roads would probably be a little easier to run on, but would also be more crowded.
Okay, because if we basically ran straight, we'd basically be passing by the Dory sister's house where Shay said he was gonna personally watch. So if possible, I'd like to try and find him and at least alert him that we think something might be happening at the portal.
Good call.
If I see him on the way by, I'm not gonna like stop and do an exhaustive search, but if I happen to see him.
All right, here we go.
Oh, nice. I hear swords clashing.
F key, you run up. Apparently, Baker and Amari are currently on guard duty. They're chatting. It's a slow night, apparently.
Hello. Have you guys seen anyone come towards the portal tonight?
And Amari says, only them.
Well, we got reports that there might be something happening to the portal.
Only them.
All right, hold on 1 second here. We're going to roll initiative.
The rest of my crew is coming. They're slow, but they'll be here. Hopefully within like 2-3 rounds.
Hopefully they're only seconds away.
I'm not at full health, so...
Full health is for cheaters.
At least you roll good on initiative every
I
time.
don't have my token, so
You do not.
I can't roll initiative yet.
That is true. You cannot.
I don't know why I can't hear the music playing.
It's really quiet for me. I've got it turned all the way up, and it's like very quiet.
Oh, that would be why.
No. Good night, baby. 1 second.
Okay, baby, that's not why.
Oh, I heard someone get stabbed, I think.
Oi, kids. Anywho.
So they'll play through my headset, but it won't play through my speakers, which is weird.
All right.
Interesting.
Epke, you are first.
Do any of them have ranged weapon?
All of them seem to have some kind of ranged weapons, yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, is that the
That's Tana.
Tana? Yeah. First, I'm gonna say. So, what are you guys doing here? Stay away from the portal.
Says, I'm just here to pay my 1 gold and pass on through.
I'll back up here and I'll enter a defensive position. Defense stance.
All right. Is
I
that all
think
for
that's
you?
as far as I want to back up. Yeah, that's all for me.
Is there a
Thug?
reason that these 4 guys wouldn't be allowed through? Aren't they just allowed to do that?
It's in theory, if they each pay a gold, they should be allowed to pass through the portal, yeah.
But we have some intel that he's looking to like blow up the portal or something.
Yeah,
We're supposed to
basically
protect the-
like
we're
a
supposed to
suicide
protect-
note.
We're supposed to protect the portal. So
And I'm gonna kind of whisper to these guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of the portal.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be fine if it closed. But
yeah,
I didn't expect Tana to be one of the guys.
I think maybe we.
I figured that like he got murdered, and then
I know that officially we're supposed to protect the portal, but I mean, we could just like make it look really convincing, like we tried our best.
The thugs each draw heavy crossbows and aim them at the three of you. And they say, stand aside, and nobody has to get hurt, and they all have readied actions.
very thuggy.
Tana has a long sword in one hand and an object in his other hand. Drusk, you are here but out of movement.
Okay, I'll guiding bolt this fuckboy.
All right. That hits.
Oh.
11. 14. All right. As soon as you do that, they each take their ready to action and they fire their crossbows.
Ah!
This will be one at Epke, one at Baker, and one at Amari. Epke, Baker, Amari.
Wow.
Miss.
Maybe they just are thugs.
Hold on here, 1 second.
Too bad I don't have deflect missiles yet to throw it back. We're level 3. Oh, I do have something that I could have
Can
been
you
using
catch 'em?
currently.
Baker takes a step back. He uses that on Amari.
Oh my gosh. I have something I could have been using. Especially that last fight. I would not have gone down.
Well, live and learn.
New monk stuff. Vogue.
Amari will use Misty Strike to reach there and make a rapier attack as a bonus action.
That's so cool.
And then she will use her regular action to attack a second time. Doing 18 damage. Epke.
I'm going to run up here to this guy and I'm gonna punch him
All right.
Oh,
for 9 bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna use a key point for flare blow. Does 11 hit?
11 hits.
For 6, and I'm gonna use my topple, make dex save throw, or become prone. I never did find out what my DC was. Isn't it like 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency?
Probably.
Eight plus wisdom and yeah, okay. So yeah, he has to make a dex save.
He's deck save.
Yeah, dex save or
Alright.
become prone.
Oh, I was reading something. All right, so he is prone.
Then I'll use my second attack for flare blow. 24
That hits.
for 7 more damage. And that's the end of my turn. Oh, I would have actually moved right in the middle of them. Sorry. It's more kind of that.
you see it looks like town guardsmen, but they're yelling for Valmar, and they appear to be charging you guys.
Hey, get out of here,
This one will attack Drusk
bitch! Bitch!
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Wrath of the Storm.
Ooh.
And roll the right damage this time.
I did last time, didn't I?
No, you rolled 2d6s. But you got 2 6s, so.
I failed.
What's up?
Oh no, it's Dex. Well, he fails regardless.
6 damage.
6 damages. This guy will get up. And he will utilize his pack tactics to attack Epke.
Oh, those both hit. I will use my reaction on the first one for deflect attacks. I reduce the damage equal to 1d10 plus my dex modifier and monk club.
Oh, nice.
So
All
down
hit.
to 0.
And take half.
And if I want, yeah, I'm gonna spend a focus point to make the guy to the left of me make a dex save. I believe. Yeah, dexterity saving throw or take damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die plus my dex modifier.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah, it's part of the same reaction.
Oh, interesting. Oh, you're like deflecting him into his buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
So 7 plus 5, so 12.
You
So I
did
think
not like that at all. He will shoot at Baker with the crossbow and miss. The other one down here will attack Amari twice and miss twice.
What could those rolls be against me?
The guards just got here. They can't do anything. He will move to here, and he will attack Epke twice.
1 hit.
6 slashing. And then, let's see. And I think he has 10 left. Amari will use her attack of opportunity to try to catch him as he goes by, and she misses. Drusk.
I'm just gonna attack this guy with my Warhammer. That thug.
Yep.
13.
Yep.
5.
Is that all for you?
That's all I got.
Oh.
I guess I actually could have been going really fast because I could dash twice a turn.
That's true.
Cutting action.
10. Baker runs from the guy shooting at him and uses his action on Epke. Well, it doesn't, roll up. Shouldn't be an
Take
attack.
this!
Take that, Epke,
Traitor!
for 11 health.
Oh, sweet. That puts me back up to where I was at the beginning of the fight.
There you go. Amari will attack the one that's pretty low. She will hit him and dispatch him.
It would be helpful if our rogue and bard were here.
It would be. All right. Darnaby and Kanashi, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay! See, I persuasion
Alright.
checked the DM.
Token.
Yay.
Kanashi, what's your dex?
Does it matter? Oh, it does
For a
matter.
For a tiebreaker.
My dex is a +2. That's a 14.
That's perfect right where it's at. All right. Efke, you're up.
Okay, got more dex than me? Okay.
Amari does, yeah.
Is this guy still up?
No, he's down.
Okay. I will go ahead and punch this guy then. Oh, it shouldn't be at advantage, sorry.
So 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not going to do it.
I will use my... yeah, I'll use my last key point to use Flurry Blow. 9.
No, not so much.
12.
12 will hit you.
Or 7.
Excellent.
I'll then move over here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay over here. And that's it.
All right. You hear Tana yelling, "Keep them away from me!" He will
Kill that
attack-
one.
Attack Amari twice. And miss twice. This one will attack Epke twice.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
For
I was
10 bludgeoning.
expecting 2 hits.
And he has to dash. So I'll get to like here. Then this thug will have pack tactics on Drusk.
Yeah.
5 bludgeoning and 5 bludgeoning. And
You're
the
being
guard,
bludgeoned.
and the guard will spear you and whiff. And I think that's everybody.
Well, I didn't get to go.
Well, no, everybody of the guards on their thing.
Oh, okay.
Tana sprints to the portal. That's his turn. Drusk.
Oh man, I'm gonna hit this thug.
Yep, that hits him. Hits him good.
That's it for me. It's not going particularly well.
Baker realizes that whatever is going on is probably not great, and so against his better judgment, he draws his dagger and charges Tana.
yeah.
And he hits him. He stabs him right in the face
In the face?
for 4 damage. 4 face damage.
That's exactly where I don't want to be stabbed.
Prefer to be stabbed in the heart or the lungs.
Better than the face.
Exactly.
I've talked with Tana before. How smart does he seem?
I would say of average intelligence.
Okay.
Amari will stab at the one right next to her. She will miss. And then she will Misty Strike here. And a hit on that one. Kanashi. You have no movement though, but you are here.
Where am I?
Just to the north of Drusk.
I have no movement?
No movement. You just arrived. You're sprinting. You have an action, but no movement.
Don't worry, I've been there.
Took me a moment.
But this time no one's tripping.
I
Well,
can't
maybe.
They might trip.
do
We
what
don't-
I want to do, Brian.
Ooh!
Then be faster.
can't move. Can I see what Tana's doing? Does it look like he's what does it look like he might be
He has a
doing?
sword in one hand and an object in the other hand, and before Baker ran up to him, he looked like he was getting ready to kneel down.
Hit him with a lightning
Okay.
bolt.
I don't have that.
Hit him with a grenade.
I don't have that either.
Disintegrate.
I don't have that either. I guess I'm just gonna have to cast meteors for him. I'm gonna vicious mockery this guy.
That guy. Is that a charisma?
Well, that's like
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh man, that is a wise thug.
Yeah, it does nothing.
That is a wise thug. Darnaby, you were also here, however, with no movement.
Okay. But
But
could I
he
still
can
dash
He
and
can dash to move because he's a rogue.
Sure,
Bonus
yeah.
action dash.
You could bonus action dash and get another 30 feet if you wanted.
I will bonus action dash.
Oh, I
how
thought you
far
were gonna
does that
help
put
me.
That's what
Oh.
you get for thinking.
Good luck, Drusk. See ya. All right. Let's see. I think the throne on my. Yes. Hang on. Why do they have to hide all of these fate traits and feats? Where's my knives? All right. Throne 60, 120. So it's within my first range. I will throw a shadow blade, psychic blade at Tana.
That will disappear into the portal.
How long? How long do I keep the bardic inspiration? Would I still have that from?
Is it 1 hour?
Yeah,
Or 8?
I think you keep it for quite a while. Let's see.
Let's look up.
Once within the next hour.
So when did you get it originally?
When we were investigating their house, the Dory house, before I went to stealth up there.
Well, I said it's a half-hour walk across town.
Mm-hmm.
So you walked down and walk up, so that's probably a half hour, and then you sprinted all the way over here. So yeah, I would say it's within an hour.
Okay, so I will use it and I just re-roll. No.
No.
A
I
bardic
add
you add, yeah. It's D4 or
D6?
6? Is it 4 or 6 right now?
He's 6, looks like.
D6 is the minimum.
D6 is the minimum.
All right, so I rolled a 15.
That is his armor class.
Sweet. All right. So I would get sneak attack, right?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
'Cause there's-
So I do 16 damage.
That very much wounded him. Epke?
How badly does he look?
He's not like dying right now, but he's definitely not feeling good. His aura is yellow.
I will go ahead and use disengage as a bonus action. Come over here and punch this guy.
Like a medium.
With your freakishly long
Red.
arms.
Yep.
Nice.
Just like fling it out to the side and whap it
Dalseem him.
and miss.
That will miss. Yep.
That's it because I used my bonus action.
This thug will once again pack tactics on Drusk.
Poor Drusk.
13 damage.
I'm down.
Oh no. The guard will attack Darnaby.
That misses.
Oh, he just. Let's see. This one will attack Amari. And hit her twice.
Low damage rolls for her, though. At least.
And this guy will Pack Tactics Epke.
Yep, those both hit.
7 and 8. Good lord.
I use my
Dang.
reaction to lower the damage of the second one.
Alright.
Yeah, so I only take 7.
7, excellent.
Question: where do I put exhaustion in?
Under conditions,
Yeah,
click
conditions.
the
Click
little-
the cog.
and scroll all the way down. But while you're there, you might as well go ahead and check unconscious.
Alright, and then the guard will also attack Epke, and Tana will use his reaction to give him advantage.
Wow.
21
Oof.
Yep, that'll hit.
for 7 piercing.
Ow. Them in like the deep red aura.
Alright, that's it for him. Tana, very frustrated at Baker, will attack him twice. And hit him twice.
Oh, Baker, no! Oh, Baker, no!
Baker flails and tries to ward him off, but is unsuccessful.
Quick, someone summon one of the celestial gods through the portal to help us.
Drusk, go ahead and whisper me a death saving throw.
Oh,
Alright.
Baker's not healing him from 85 feet away.
He
Sheesh.
is not. Baker is going to use his minor heal on Epke. Ignore the 2. That's give you 4 health back.
Something.
By the way, his damage is rolling for me. That's not even a. That's a hit.
Alright, Amari, let's see. Amari will use her last Misty Strike to teleport next to this guy. She will rapier him and hit for 8 piercing. Then she will rapier him a second time and not hit. And then move to here. She will provoke an attack of opportunity, which the guard will take and hit. That's unfortunate. But luckily it did not roll very well. Kanashi.
I'm going to move to here. And I am going to cast on Dingus over here.
Tana.
Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
Excellent. Post that.
Where is it? Where is it? It's a DC 13 intelligence save. Fuck. Alright, well.
Hey, Pyost. Is that all for you?
I will back up 5 feet, and then that's it for me. Bardic Inspiration for Epke.
Mr. Darnaby?
Okay, so my shadow daggers, my psychic daggers, have the Vex mastery, so I have advantage on my next attack against him this turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Then I'll move 30 feet closer and throw another dagger at him.
Alright.
At advantage. Do.
15 hits exactly.
Oh. So 10 damage.
He's reddish now.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Epke,
I'm gonna try and punch Tana.
with your really long arms.
Yeah.
Nope. He ducks that one.
Bonus action attack.
He doesn't duck that one. He must duck right into your fist the second time.
For 9.
And he is out cold.
Heck yeah.
Okay, and I would like to do non-lethal damage if possible, just so I can.
Sure.
So we
Yeah,
can
we should
interrogate him.
probably try and knock out all these other guys as well, especially the town guard. I'm sure Shay's gonna wanna question them.
He's down. Put down your weapons and surrender.
Make an intimidation check.
Hey, 19. I rolled a nat
Not
20.
bad.
Pretty good.
Ooh.
Epke cannot get scarier than this.
It's the scariest he can possibly be.
Did you see how far away I punched him from? My arms are
They all lay down their arms and surrender.
I will immediately come over to Drusk and attempt to stabilize him.
Okay, you are successful in stabilizing him.
Excellent.
It's a
And-
level per. It's a level per one for a down and one per failure, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And Baker gives you his last heal for 4 hit points.
Huge.
Huge.
I will
Thanks,
tie
Baker.
up this guy.
You wake up to Kanashi grinning over you, saying, "Don't worry, I'll take care of you."
Get away from me. Let me die.
I was finally at peace. Yeah, I think just get all these guys to kind of kneel in a circle and just tie them all up.
And that is where we will call it for tonight.
Did I manage to find Shay on our way over?
No, you sprinted straight here.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop and really look, so.
My DC is wrong. Shouldn't be 8.
So on a fail, so when you use deflect attacks,
If I decide to use my key point, that's what it does.
so if you just use deflect attacks, it just lowers the damage. If you use
Yes.
deflect attacks and a key point, you can deflect it into a nearby enemy.
Yeah. For a melee weapon, it's a enemy within 5 feet of me. If it's a ranged weapon, enemy within 60 feet.
So like using it like a dagger, basically. Like,
But it has to be the damage has to include bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
You can't
Right.
deflect the Eldritch Blast.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Nope.
I want to.
It has to include that.
Include, yeah.
Meteor Storm!
Interesting.
I'm gonna end the recording. Goodbye, future us.
Goodbye, future.